Hello and welcome. Today I am going to show you how to make the camera follow or target any object you want. You will be able to set the camera in first or third person, or use it as a standard moving camera. I am also going to teach how to set up the camera, so you can switch from one target to the other with a simple animated parenting constraint. The camera will be able to switch targets on the fly very easily without the need of manual targeting. You will only need to set it up once. First, select your camera. Click in the Object tab. Set the camera's rotation to 90 degrees for the x-axis, 0 degrees for the y-axis and 180 degrees for the z-axis. Press Shift-S and send the cursor to the selected camera. Create an armature in this position. This will be the camera articulator. Create an empty and position it in front of the camera. This will be the camera target. Select the camera articulator. Enter the pose mode. Go to the Bone Constraint tab. Create a track to constraint. Select the camera target as the target. Apply this pose as the rest pose for the camera's armature. The camera is still not attached to the articulator. So, select the camera. Go to the Constraint tab. Create a child of constraint. Set the camera articulator as the parent. During the parenting, the position of the camera will probably be inverted. Just click the Set in First button to correct it. As you can see, the camera is pointing at the target now. Let's attach the camera to that character over there. Select the character, press Shift-S and send the cursor to it. Create a new armature. If you want a third-person camera, move the bone to the back of the character. I will set it on top of the character's head. This will be the camera tripod. I wrote that as the armature's name, small mistake. Remember to write it as the object's name instead, in the Object tab. With the cursor already set at the camera tripod, select the camera articulator and send it to the cursor position. Send the camera target to the cursor and move it in front of the camera and character. Adjust the position of the camera articulator and tripod, so that the camera gets a clear view. Now, I will attach the camera articulator to the camera tripod, using the child of parenting constraint on the camera articulator. As you can see, the tripod or support for the camera is working as intended. The camera articulator will rotate to keep the camera pointed at the target, while the tripod controls the location of the camera. Now I will attach the tripod to the character's head bone. As you can see, the camera tripod rotates with the head. The articulator does not rotate and keeps pointed at the camera target. pose mode, select the head bone and send the cursor to it. Create an empty and move it in front of the character. This will be the character target, so put it far away. Now, create a child of constraint for this empty. Set the character's head bone as the parent. As you can see, when the head bone rotates, the target moves with it. Now, we are going to attach the camera target to the character target. Doing so, we will be able to make the camera focus on what the character is seeing and rotate freely, on command. The angle of rotation of the camera articulator is greater than the head rotation, because the character target is further away. To fix this, send the camera target to the same position as the character target. Now, when you rotate the head, the camera target will always be in the same spot as the character target. Almost like first-person view. Now, let's try to make the camera look at that strange ball. We could easily do that by turning the character's head, but the camera would not track the ball, unless the head kept facing it. Instead, we are going to use the camera target by itself. Create another child of constraint for the camera target. Set the ball as the target. Reduce its influence to 0. If I want the camera to move its target to focus on the ball on a certain frame, I have to animate the influence of the parenting by pressing I on it. Influence of 1 means the movement of the camera target is 100% influenced by the parent. Since the influence of the ball is 0, the camera target is not focusing on it. If I increase it to 1, the target moves closer to the ball. As you can see, the camera target is far from the ball. To fix this, move the target to the ball and press I to set a keyframe for the position of the camera target. Do the same thing for the other target. You will have to redefine the position of the target when it's attached to the character target, as well. Now, the camera should be targeting the ball and can change its targeting from the ball to the character view at any moment, by adding an influence keyframe. The camera target empty can also be set as the focus point for depth of field, leaving everything else out of focus. I will make a simple tutorial for basic screen effects. So, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe.